Hi everyone, it's Heather Cooper here, playing with paper crafting. And today I wanted to show you a technique. And I'm not going to show you the finished card. I just want to show you how to make this particular fancy fold. And it's called a double pocket fold card. I will be posting the finished card tomorrow. It's after my New at SU blog hop goes live. But I wanted to use this how-to video in my blog post. So I'm doing that now. So I'm just using a piece of cardstock so that you can easily see the measurements and the folds and the cuts. But for this technique, you can use any kind of paper you want, really. Cardstock is the right dimension, but you can easily cut down a piece of designer series paper, which is what I did for the finished card. And it has, the nice thing about that is it already has the design on it, and you'll have a contrasting design on the other side, which will show in your finished product. So with all that said, let's get started. So we have an 8.5, 5.5 by 8.5, sorry, 8.5 by 11 piece of designer series paper or cardstock, whatever you like. And we need to make two folds in half. So we're going to fold it in half the long way and the short way. Okay, so we'll start by doing that. We'll fold it in half so that each side is 4 1/4, or you can score it at 4 1/4 on the short side. So if this is the short side, then you score it at 4 1/4. On the long side, you would score it at 5 1/2, which is the halfway point of 11 inches. And then just use your bone folder to make a nice sharp crease. Okay, but when you open it back up, you're going to actually make a cut. So all the dotted lines on here are folds, and the solid line is a cut. So we're going to make a cut on the left-hand side all the way to the 4 1/4 score line, if that makes sense. So when you're holding it like this is your left-hand side, and you're making a cut right to the 4 1/4 line. Okay. Then we need to make another couple of folds in this bottom right-hand quadrant here. We're going to take this bottom edge and we're going to fold it so that it lines up with that 4 1/4 score line. Okay, like so. And use a bone folder to make a nice crease. Okay, like so. And in the top right, you're going to measure 2 3/4 inches from the edge, and then you're going to make this, and you're just going to just mark 2 3/4, and then you're going to take this top edge down. So if you had an imaginary line drawn at that 2 3/4 inch mark, this top edge would line up with that 2 3/4 inch line. Hope that makes sense. You're just turning a corner down, and actually it's not really important that it be 2 3/4 inches. If you made it more shallow, you just have a more shallow pocket on the top here. Okay, so now there's a couple of ways that you can fold this up. One of them will allow you to have an actual card that opens up without needing to add any more cardstock. But it will depend on the design that you like. Okay, so if you're using designer series paper, and you don't like the design that turns up when you fold up. Let me just show you what I mean here. So the first fold that you'll make over will be this one. That'll be your first pocket here. Okay. Then you fold this up. But if you want some contrast between these two colors here, then you might want to fold this backwards like this and fold this one over that again like that, and then fold it up, and that will give you a contrasting color on here. Okay, if you don't care, or if you like it the way it is, so that you have, there we go, so that you have contrasting color, same color, or design, same design, then you can just fold this over like so, and you have a regular greeting card like that. Okay. And then all that's left to do really is to make your adhesive lines to hold things in place. So you just want to make an adhesive line to the bottom there, like so. Okay, and then this is going to seal that off. So you just need to make a small adhesive line there. You could use tear and tape. I used Seal Plus. So you can just, the other thing you might want to do is seal it on this side as well. There we go. Let's get the bottom part here. And that'll make sure that it doesn't wander over. So I'm going to turn it this way to make sure that I stay within the line there. Okay. And then this just folds over. It could be a wee bit short because of that extra fold that you've got. But Designer Series paper isn't as thick as cardstock, so you'll find that it works out a little bit better because this isn't so thick. All right, so that's the double pocket fold. Now when I did my card, I wanted a contrasting color on the front, so I had folded this under with this one that was here, and then I glued the whole thing onto a card base, and that made my card. Okay, these pockets are really handy, so you can tuck things into those. They can be things like gift cards, bookmarks, photos, you name it. You decide what you'd like to tuck into those. Even like tea bags or thin chocolates. So this is a cute and handy design for cards. And tomorrow, if you watch my page here, I will be posting at some point. It'll be after 1 p.m. I'll be posting the finished card. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.